From now on, like your parents were, you are the secret force of pole position.
They're moving real fast, they're the only ones who can get there on time.
Okay, sis.
And never too far behind, they are always fighting crime.
Stop time, Dad. Ready when you are, Rhodey.
In the danger zone. Pretty soon they'll be off on a mission.
Hydrofoil mode, Rhodey.
Hydrofoil engaged, Dan.
What's behind this?
Wheels, hovercraft, quick!
What's behind this gun show? Only there are the knows. Sit back and watch them go. Hell, 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 hell.
Hello and welcome back to the channel. We've not put any content out for a while, so I thought I'd come back, go through a few more of the DVD collection. Today's outing is going to be Pole Position. Now the first initial look at this DVD really looks like it's been done on the cheap. If you look at it, the very first time I saw this, I originally thought it was a bootleg. It's up there with bootleg quality. It isn't amazingly good. It's a nice little set, but it isn't amazingly good. Artwork on it is okay. It isn't brilliant. The layout of everything on it really makes it look bootleg, but it's not. Pole Position itself, I think first came out in 1984 in the States. I think it came to the UK probably about 85. Again, was a product of the Deke company, who just turned out classic after classic, really. The whole concept, the whole thing of Pole Position, the name itself was under license from Namco. Again, it was an early video game. The cartoon itself has nothing to do with the video game in any way, shape or form. The only relevance to the game itself are the two cars, one from Pole Position 1, and then from the second Pole Position game. The first game, the car is red. The second game, the car is blue. They're the only two factors that in this, that both cars are red and blue from the first and second games. That's the only tie-in whatsoever with the video game franchise. 13 episodes, was a Saturday morning cartoon in the UK. I think this one came on the BBC, and I think it was part of what was Saturday morning kids TV, live TV, which was Going Live with Philip Schofield. This was one of the interludes where they would show a cartoon. Don't think it ever came to midweek or during the week children's TV on the BBC. I don't recall it doing. I always remember this one as being a Saturday morning, but it was a Saturday morning on Going Live. It may have showed on other things, and it may have showed again later on in the early 90s, I think. But as far as I can remember, it was a Saturday morning cartoon. The cartoon itself was based on a family that were stunt car drivers. So the family were called, I think they were called the Darretts. And then there was obviously, as you can see from the photograph on the front, it was a brother and two sisters. I think the character names were, both sisters were Tess and Daisy. And the male character is called Dan. And then one of the cars, the red one, is called Wheels, and the blue one is called Rhodey. Both cars had sort of secret things that they could do. One had water skis on it and hover jets and different modes for each vehicle. Again, with it only ever being a 13 episode cartoon, I can't recall it rerunning a great deal in the UK. It probably did in the States, but over here it didn't run that much. This box set, I think, came out 2008. Again, it's something nice to have. It isn't the nicest looking box set you'll ever see. Again, that's the front. I'll show the back. That's the back of it. To be honest, the back is better than the front. It's a nice collection, but it's very basic, very basic. But it's a good show. It's a nice one to have in the collection. I'll show you inside it. Again, really, see if we can get that focus. That's better. All 4 discs, exactly the same art. So not a lot of money was put into this, but it's nice to have. Should a bit more up close on there. So if you get a bit of glare. Again, it does really look bootleg. But I picked this one up really cheap, and to be honest, you can pick this cheap up now at CEX. See if you can find a copy at CEX or any CEX store. I think the current price on that one is £5. So even with postage and packaging, it's going to cost you £6.95, which is it's worth that all day long. For 13 episode cartoon. Again, by the standard of it from the Deep Company, it's very well animated. It's a nice spin on things. It was one of those cartoons that stood out for me. It was something a little bit different compared to the other things that was on at the time. But again, this is the first video I've done in a little while. There'll be more content coming to the channel. I've got a few more things that have come in recently, and there was still a few more things that was in the collection. While we're here, I'll give a few mentions and a few shout outs to some other YouTubers that I've been watching recently. That to be honest, through the madness of the world at the moment, that have kept me going with watching YouTube content. One of them being Johnny Walker. Johnny Walker's a great guy. If you're into horror collecting, modern and classic, go and check out Johnny's channel. I'll leave some links further down. Another one, Dinero Giallo. Go and check his site out. He's a funny guy. Videos in a slightly different way, which is always good. And then another guy who's into collecting. I've took notice he picks up some animated stuff, not loads, but again, if you're into your horror stuff, go and check out a guy called Toddy Walnuts. Toddy's got a great fan base, a lot of subscribers over there. He's a really good channel to watch. But yeah, I'll leave some links further down. Go and check those guys out. Go and check some of my other content out. But yeah, there's pole position. Thanks very much, guys, and I'll see you all soon. Bye.